What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music, and pretty recently I hung out and made a video with my friend Jamie Slays talking about heavy metal stuff. You guys really enjoyed it and asked for more, so I thought I'd invite Jamie Slays on the channel to teach and break down, as only he can, chop suey. Also check out his YouTube channel. Thanks for supporting Marty Music. Jamie, take it away.
Chop Suey is off of System of a Down's album Toxicity. The tuning for this song is drop C, which is drop D and then a whole step down. Today I'm using my Iron Label Arpeggios guitar. Some of the riffs in this song are fairly tricky, so I'll break it down for you. Let's go. Disclaimer for this song, I'm going to be naming the string names in the standard tuning, not referring to them in the drop C tuning, just so it's easier to follow along. The first part of this song starts with a clean guitar with a sort of inverted power chord where you actually keep the A string ringing out the whole time, like so. That plays all the way up until the distorted guitars, and there's a few layered clean guitars as well, which I'll play in a second after I break down this section. So the first chord we have is the open A note, with a 7 on the D string and then a 5 on the G string. Then we slide that same pattern up to the 9 and the 7, still ringing out the open A. Then we slide back down, similar chord but now with a 5 and a 4. So instead of it being these fingers, it's these fingers. I find it easier with my middle and my index finger. And then we go down to the 2 and the 3. So the 3 on the D string and the 2 on the G string. So I'll just play that again slowly. The next guitar that plays over the top of that main chord is a single note ring out version of the same chords but slightly distorted, like so. So those are the same patterns as before, but just played as single notes. Then it changes to be more of a staccato version, like so. Then played slowly. And in the final section are some chords played at the top, rapidly, like a mandolin. So those parts slowed down are as follows. We have the 14 and the 13 frets on the G and the B string. Rapidly played. I think they're 16th notes, but I'll play it slowly for now. Then we go up to the 15 and the 16 on the G and the B. Then we go down to the 12 and the 12 on the G and the B. Then we go to the 17 and the 17 on the G and the B. Then we go to the 18 and the 19 on the G and the B. Back down to the 16 and the 15. And then back up to the 18 and the 19 again. Then we get to the fun distorted bit. So the next section that plays over the top of the intro chords are the same notes but played slightly distorted, and they are single ring out notes as well, like so. Now you'll notice there that the second time you play it, the notes change slightly, and it really helps if you palm mute the notes so that they don't ring out and blend together. I'll play it slowly now so it's easier to figure it out. Now we have a part that I personally find rather tricky, and it's the main riff of the song, and it goes like this. Now the reason why that's slightly tricky is because you have to syncopate your right hand and your left hand, like so. I'll play it slowly now. You can also play it palm muted with single notes, like so. Also, you might want to try alternate picking this, because down picking it would be almost impossible. Alternating it with downs and ups, like so. And in the next section, slow down. Now for the next section, it's very similar to the previous riff, but there are breaks in between, like so. And now slow down. Now you can either play this riff where you alternate between fingers, like so, or you can keep your index finger held down and just lift off the middle finger, like this. Choose whichever one you find most comfortable and build it up to speed. So the next section is fairly similar to the intro section, but played slightly differently, like so. And now I'll play it again, but slowly. The final bit of that section, going back into the distorted section, you ring out the 3 and the 2 chord, like so. Feel free to play lightly and then harder in a sort of crescendo format, so you can build up tension. We'll just play that section again, up to speed. Here we go. Then we go back to the alternate picked strum chords, like so. followed by the breakup section, followed again by the chorus section where we play those chords rung out like so. In this next section, we have a repeat of a layered guitar that we had previously in the song that goes like this. Then over that next section, we have a layered guitar that is previously in the song, but repeats again at this point, like so. These are arpeggiated chords from the intro section, the ones that sound slightly like a mandolin, which is 13 and 14 again, 15, 16, 12 and 12, and then 10 and 10. Played slowly. Then we have a slight lead section that follows along with the vocals like so. Played slowly. Those notes are 12, 13, then we go to the 15, 13, 12, 10, 13, 12, 12 again twice, and then ending on the 15. For those eagle-eyed viewers of you out there, 10 on the E string is the same as 15 on the B string, so you can play to your own preference, like so. Instead of going down to the 10, you can play on the 15 below. The next section is more of the mandolin type clean guitar, and then we go into the bridge. The bridge is a repeat of the alternate pick chord pattern, followed by the palm muted section, but then it changes to be held out chords like so. Those chords are 7 on the 3 low strings, so technically the C, G and C, or if we're doing drop D, D, A and D, played like so. Then we have 8, 10 and 10 starting on the A, D and G string. We go back down to the chord in the drop C tuning in the 10th fret. Back up again to the 8, 10, 10 on the higher strings. And then we repeat the section again. You continue to play that section until the end, where it changes slightly, like so. That final chord section goes along with the singing in this pattern. Listen out for the rhythm of that section because they are dotted notes, which we may cover in future lessons, but it sounds like this. At the end, there's a slight variation on that mandolin section, like so. Now played Played slowly. So that was Chop Suey by System of a Down from the album Toxicity. I think it's fairly difficult. It's definitely not a beginner song. There's a lot of right arm strumming or chugging and power chords in a drop C tuning. Let us know in the comment section below what you thought of the song and what song would you like to see next month. Don't forget to like the video because then we know you love it when we do videos like this, and subscribe to Marty's channel and mine as well, and we'll see you guys very soon for some more metal lesson videos.
Hey, Jamie, thank you so much for teaching the lesson, man. I appreciate it, and hopefully all my people appreciate it. If you guys liked it, let us know in the comments other, especially metal stuff you'd like to see Jamie teach. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you later.